Welcome back to the 2022 Mini Stick Championship, back with round robin game number 2. Last Saturday, we saw the first round robin game where Ryan defeated Max in a controversial fashion. This time around, Ryan returns with a chance to clinch the finals while Shay makes his Mini Stick debut. Let's hop right into the game right now. And with that, we are underway. Ryan will start with the ball as he will get an opportunity to clinch a berth in the finals. If he wins this game, he'll be 2-0. If he loses this game, he's not eliminated, though. He'll have another opportunity. But regardless, we've got a great game in store here. Ryan versus Shay, who is making his Mini Stick Championship debut. First couple stops were stopped by Shay. Shots stopped by Shay. That one's going to get stopped with the hand. Shay redeems it and snipes one. There's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0 Shay. Ryan was complaining about a potential hand grab, but that was a clear off-the-hand stop. You are not allowed to grab the ball completely with the hand, but you are allowed to make hand saves, as Shay did right there, and he opens up to a 1-0 lead. That shot's going to go just wide. Tried to go to the same spot that he scored the last one in, but he's unable to do so. 1-0 early on in the first period of play. Ryan takes another shot that's going to go off the knee, off the cat thing, off the post. Shay tries to bank it off the chest. That's going to get stopped. That one's also going to go wide for Ryan. And we continue on. Shay with the stick handles. Going extra try hard and just barely squeaks that one in. That was a very slow shot. And Shay's out to a 2-0 lead. There's another quick stop. The stick handles from Shay definitely showing that he's able to have that ball control, and he's looking to utilize that. He's done so early, 2-0 lead. Fakes the shot there, ends up taking a whiff of a shot, and Ryan's going to make the easy stop. Ryan hasn't gotten any offense whatsoever. A lot of the shots have gone just wide. That one's going to go wide for Shay, and that one's just going to go just wide for Ryan. Possibly could have snuck it underneath Shay as he slid underneath, but was unable to hit the net. Another save from Ryan, and he's going to go recover that. And we continue on. Shay tries to poke it free. Ryan makes the save. I thought it may have squeaked underneath the leg. It doesn't. Shay recovers. Takes a shot. I think that went off the post. It did not go in. Shay tries to poke it again. And there you see again the replay. Went off Ryan's elbow and then the post. This remains, I believe, a 2-0 game at this point. There's a nice chest save from Shay. Fake shot. Redeems it again, and there's another quick stop. Shay shoots it again. Ryan seems confused. Whenever the shots hit him, you can see him. He's looking different direction. He doesn't actually know where the ball's going when it's shot. Another knee stop, though. It is all Shay in these early parts of the... And there it is! That went off the post off Ryan's back and into the net. 3-0 Shay. This might be a blowout, ladies and gentlemen. Shay is still aggressive. He still wants more goals. Ryan... not too thrilled about that one. But Shay's up to a 3-0 lead regardless. That shot's going to go wide. And as Ryan brings back the ball. Excuse me. Oh, he almost puts it in his own net. That would have been funny. For everyone watching. Not necessarily for Ryan. Shay takes up the entire net. Scoring on him is proving to be a very difficult task for Ryan. But if he wants a chance to win this game, he's going to have to do so. Again, not too much urgency. We saw that in the last game. You know, he came back from 2-3 goal deficits, and he's down 3 goals here. Still lots of time on the board for Ryan. You can't count him out just yet. But at this point against Max, he already had a goal. So you want to assume that he'd like to be on the score sheet by now. He's not quite able to do so. What a goal! What a shot from Ryan, and he's back to within 2 on that backhand again. Shay didn't even see it pass him, and Ryan gets on the board just as I said he needed to. He's right back in this game. This is definitely not over. Shay has been the more aggressive player. He has been the more successful player. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to walk away with this victory. And Ryan's proven that as he's able to snipe that one. Shay's shot's going to go off Ryan's shoulder, and it's going to go high and wide. Ryan's going to bring it back down. Shay, again, aggressive as Ryan's bringing that back. That might come to haunt him later on. Shay might end up catching him at some point. It's still 3-1. That one's going to go wide again, and Ryan's going to have to go fetch the ball. Remember, if Ryan wins this game, he will clinch a berth in the mini stick finals. So that's definitely something he'd like to do, especially both of these players. And there it is, 4-1. And that'll be right at the end of the first period. Shea heading into the second period now, up 4-1 on Ryan. Very similar fate, and that's 5-1. All right. Very quickly starting off, 5-1 lead for Shea. It is now a 4-goal lead. Now the largest lead in mini-stick history, as the previous was an 11-8 victory, Keono over Max in the 2018 mini-stick championship. That was the largest margin of victory. This is now a 4-goal lead, which we've never seen before. But again, I wouldn't necessarily count out Ryan. He's had that comeback against Max, so we'll see if he can find some luck in him again. Trying a bank shot, unable to do it. Shea rips a bomb, and it is 6-1. I'm willing to put money on this game right now. I'm the commentator, not supposed to be betting. I totally, wholeheartedly understand that. But if I could, if I was a viewer like you at home, I'd be placing my bets on Shea to secure this win. There is no way in hell Ryan is coming back from a 5-goal deficit. I mean, he scored 1 goal, and we're like a considerable portion into this, second and final frame here. It's going to be near impossible for him to make a comeback. All he can hope for is to maybe pot a couple goals, boost his confidence a little bit, and then just focus on the future. That's another goal for Shea. That's 7-1 now. And reiterate what I just said, times 10. It's now a 6-goal advantage for Shea. One-sided, as it absolutely gets. That one's going to go just wide. Shea now recovering. He could just coast here. He's just trying to tally up the goals. Now he's trying fancy goals. Tries a one-timer. He's unable to bury that. It's currently 7-1. You don't really, at this point, just try fancy goals. It's now 7-2. Ryan's back on the board. When I talked about confidence and boosting that, that's what you got to do for Ryan. You just got to focus on the games ahead. This isn't a super stressful situation for him. He can't be eliminated from the tournament. He has an opportunity, and there's another strike for Ryan. It's 7-3. There's no way he does this, right? I mean, it's impossible. He's still down by 4 goals. Time is still ticking away. Shea still has control. I mean, he had 2 flunders there, but you have to imagine he's still going to be all over it. He's still going to be great defensively. There's another big stop there. Stops it with the hand as well. Make sure he doesn't grab it. That's great awareness from Shea on that possession. There's a big stop as well. Ryan's having some troubles, handling the puck. Shea's doing an excellent job. Might be an intimidation factor. There's a big knee stop by Shea as we are closing in on potentially the end of this game. Shea now ahead 7-3 at this point. That shot almost went in, almost banked off a couple things and went in on Ryan. A couple pokes from Shea. Very aggressive play. That one's going to hit, I believe, off the toe of the stick, and it's going to go high and wide. Shea recovers. Impressive stick handling. And oh my goodness, what a absolute gorgeous snipe from Shea. It's 8-3. That was one of the greatest goals you're going to see. The stick handling, a top corner snip. Mwah, chef's kiss. Gorgeous goal. It's now a, what is that? 5-goal advantage. 8-3 for Shea. Speechless. This game is leaving me speechless. Incredible performance thus far. But Ryan, he had those 2 back-to-back goals. Other than that, not a whole lot happened. It's not even that he's playing bad on the defensive side, at least, because he's, possessing the puck well defensively. He's made some saves when he needs to. It's just the goals by Shea have been absolute snipes. You can't really compete with that. At the end of the day, it's really tough to compete with that. So all credit where credit is due. Shea is playing fantastic. So we'll have to see what happens on Saturday when the 3rd round robin game commences, as Shea will face Max. Shea's still being very aggressive. Might be trying to hit that double-digit 10. But it's still in there, as Shea will make the final save. That will do it, as Shea takes this one 8-3, which sets a new record for the largest margin of victory in the Mini-Stick Championship history, winning by 5 goals. He now has a 1-0 record. Ryan's round robin is done. 1-1. He will finish 9 goals for, 13 goals against. And the future, whether he plays another one or he goes to the finals, will be decided on Saturday between Max and Shea. And in that game,
Max potentially will be eliminated if he loses. If Shea wins, he will book himself the ticket to face Ryan in the 2022 Mini Stake Championship Finals. If Max wins, we will see a tie-breaking scenario, and I will break that down more after Saturday's round robin game number 3 if it so happens. But again, if Max loses on Saturday, he will be eliminated. So make sure to tune into that one. Subscribe for more if you are hyped. And I will see you next time in the 2022 Mini Stake Championship.